here's a guy that definitely...
Danny Santana will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. On the ground to the left side. Rendon is there and taken in out there for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Chopped toward the second baseman. Colon is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about outfielders that can go get them, Michael Taylor, he's a great example. Anything that's hit out in his area, he seems like he just runs down and grabs it right out of the air.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Well, Matt, he just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Line drive to center field. Taylor is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays held in check after 1, no score. Steve Cook will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that, because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gonzalez shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away. Carlos Gonzalez digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. Cook. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Nationals. Steve Cook comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out.
Steve Cook will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Danny Santana stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Gonzalez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And the runner not tagged. Travis d'Arnaud is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Lonnie Chisenhall gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, when you break it all down, there are 3 things you got to have to be successful. Pitching, defense, and the clutch hitting. These guys have been able to ride all 3 so far. That's a big 2-out.
Alejandro Quinones ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Colon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 8th. Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Let's go now. 1 time.
Here's the 1-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Taylor going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Boy, this would have been one heck of a play out there in center field. You can see him tracking this ball. He's got it in his sights all the way. And he's not going to miss this by much. He nearly brought it back into the yard.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 9-2. Good night from Toronto.